your horn tingling? Let's rub horns. Horns up, horns up, horns up, horns up, horns up. We are Unicorn Podcast.
Have you heard all these people saying there's no more belief in crypto? There's no more conviction in crypto. Have you been on the X timeline as of late? And have you seen that like I have? Well, we are here to prove them wrong. We are here to actually give them an opportunity. Our project, Unicorn Fart Dust, is all about belief. Our project is all about conviction. Our project is all about what crypto is supposed to be all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about, right? Just like Satoshi Nakamoto created it for the people, by the people, conviction, decentralization, democratization, honesty, transparency. That defines Unicorn Fart Dust. We do give people something to believe in. We do give people that is 0% about extraction and 100% guarantee about adding value. Guys, we are doing it day by day, in and out, and it's only because of you. We are the people's coin. I'm tired of hearing about that. We're the people's coin. We're the people's coin, right? And then you're gone. A week later, 6 weeks later, 2 months later, we've been the people's coin from day one. I will say this for sure. Number one, we are baby Bitcoin. But even more importantly, number two, there is no other project in crypto that can say they are more of a people's coin than we are. We are the definition of a people's coin. We are your coin. It was created by you, okay? I spawned it. You created it. Don't think I'm the CEO or anything like that. You have just as much power in this project as I do, and don't let that go away. And yeah, people can change. These people out there that are crying, there's no more. You know why people are crying? Because most of the, I hate to have to say this, but now after almost 1 year of experience in crypto, I can say it with a pretty high level of confidence. And if you don't agree with me, send me a DM. But most of the crypto projects, are too many of the crypto projects, are focused on extraction, not on value creation. So yeah, you get all these people who are like, oh, there's nothing to believe in. There's nothing. We got it. It's here. It's Unicorn Fart Dust. Unicorn, the unicorn of the crypto world, right? It's a big deal. People are still watching us. People are still buying it. Quite a lot, actually, right? People are still holding it. And most importantly, you, the team of people behind this project that shows up with grit, that's the G word in Unicorn Fart Dust. We're going to have to add that to the glossary of terms. Yeah, you got your horn. Yeah, you're no more a buttercup anymore. No, you're a duster, and you're probably a diamond hood duster. But the qualities, that's the important. We can call ourselves whatever we want, and that's important. We like our little words and our little names, right? Beanopoly, bean shortage, all that fun stuff. But what's critical is what's behind it. The characteristics of a duster, right? Loves to have fun, loves humor. I love Deegan humor as much as anybody. But we're also responsible, reliable, okay? We're part of this community that is really, truly second to none. Now, all those other people, all them buttercups out there, and there's even been a few people that re-buttercup themselves, that left the herd. And it's okay if that's you. If you re-buttercupped yourself and you want to come back, as long as you're not a con person, con man, con woman, or we only take good people here, you're welcome to come back. You can re-unbuttercup yourself, or just become a duster, however you want to think about it. People can change. I changed last night. I want to share a picture with you from non-basement. Okay, I'm going to take you upstairs for just a second. I want to share a picture, but there's a big story behind this picture, because what you're looking at right now is the top of our new Christmas tree. Yes, a real live Christmas tree. When I married upstairs Susie, I think over 20 years ago. Wow, that's incredible. Wonderful wife. I love her dearly, all that great stuff. Anyway, I had two hard rules. Number one, right, that we were only she loves Christmas, and I like Christmas, but she loves Christmas. And then one of the rules was we would only get a real Christmas tree every other year. Well, I can tell you with a high degree of accuracy now, after over 20 years, we've gotten a real Christmas tree every year. The other thing, I was not real fond of kitty cats. I was more of a dog person. I had Chinese pugs. I didn't not like cats, but I was not a cat person at all. And now when we look at this picture, there's the real Christmas tree, which I went by myself to pick up because Susie was putting more lights on the outside of her house. Look at that beauty. But look at what's at the bottom of it. Huh? Hold on. Keep going. Oh, there he is. Everybody's good friend, Jasper. Sticking his tongue out at you. I changed, right? People can change. And people that are out there now saying, oh, I don't know if I believe in God. There's no crypto projects I can believe in. Look at Unicorn Fart Dust. And the way we're going to get them to do that is by your hard work, by your determination. Look, oh, wow, this is crazy to think about. But a year ago today, I was sitting down here in the basement I love gold and silver. I still love gold and silver. We're going to talk about silver and how it relates to Unicorn Fart Dust a little bit later. But I sat down here. I was not fond of crypto. I called crypto Unicorn Fart Dust. And I did it on a quite regular basis. That's why when I did the experiment and started Unicorn Fart Dust meme coin, that's why I called it Unicorn Fart Dust. But when I opened my mind a little bit, right, I can still love gold and silver, but I can also love crypto and Unicorn Fart Dust in this project, because you showed me. And when I opened my mind a little bit and learned, right, about crypto and what it's all about in community and Web3 and all that great stuff, don't worry, I won't go down that rabbit hole. People can change. That's the bottom line. Okay. We are having a major snowstorm in St. Louis. So I was going to tell you this live stream might be a little short, but looks like I'm already rambling on. But it may be a little shorter than normal. We got a lot of snow. It's a big mess, and we're not quite used to that, especially in early December. Just a reminder, okay, I am affiliated with one crypto project, Unicorn Fart Dust. Okay. Anybody else out there who says I'm affiliated with their project or I support it, whatever, anything that I ever do with Unicorn Fart Dust or anything related to crypto, I've pledged 100% transparency, and I've stuck by that all along. So I just want to make that very clear. I am affiliated with one project, and you're looking at it, Unicorn Fart Dust. All right, here it is right here. Hold on one second. Susie said something to me. I couldn't understand you, sweetheart. Honey, I can't understand you. Oh, YouTube. Yes, thank you. I will. Thank you, Susie. I am affiliated with one project. If I ever do anything, even when I go, when I buy, which I've done over the last 11 months, buy more Unicorn Fart Dust, I tell you, I'm going to do it before I do it. So any transaction, any affiliation, anything with me with crypto, you deserve 100% transparency. And that's what this project delivers: honesty, integrity, prosperity, and transparency. So I just want to make that very, very clear. Yes, there's some thing going on. I don't know what I'm not affiliated with it. I knew nothing about it. Okay. And like I said, before I I pledge to you, ever do anything that is related to crypto, I will tell you about it first. Please, guys, there are so many people out there besides you that don't know about Unicorn Fart Dust. We call those people buttercups. Buttercups are people who've yet to buy their first Unicorn Fart Dust tokens. There are millions. I mean, it's the biggest video platform in the world, YouTube. We have a Unicorn Fart Dust YouTube channel. I'm streaming onto it right now. simultaneously. By the way, if you are watching on X, because I go on X, I think LinkedIn, Facebook. Sorry, I got a little tickle in my throat, but also YouTube. YouTube is like the most watched video platform in the world now by far. Please go out, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's called Unicorn Fart Dust. It would be very helpful because we've got a lot of people in that Web2 platform that don't even know about Unicorn Fart Dust, that don't even know about meme coins. And to get the word out to more and more people, the way we can do that is by supporting the YouTube channel. We love X. We love this platform. It's awesome. We do awesome here. It's like our town hall. It's where we get together. But please, if you get a chance, go out and subscribe, share the YouTube video. Okay. Let me see here. Where am I now? Let's look at our tokenomics. This is, I mean, guys, it is really, truly simple economic concepts in math that are looking really good for our project. Let me go out here. Bye, Jasper. Make sure I got the screen shared, which I do. Okay. Look at this. This is from Fouvis Ness, who I would imagine is probably French. Total distribution of UFD. The top 100 wallets hold 55% of the supply for 5 months. The small and medium cap hold 340 million beans for 6 months. That would be about 35%. Unicorn Fart Dust haven't done his first birthday yet. Nope, that's right. That's coming up on December 16th. It's going to be a big day with some big announcements, and liquidity pools have 9% of the supply. Low liquidity means faster beanopoly upcoming. So if we do some simple math on that, 35, wow, that's almost, and I don't know specifically where he aggregated this data from or got it from, but basically, guys, what that is telling us is that the big wallets, even the medium and small wallets, are diamond hooved. Look, let me pull out the magic jug to try to explain this. I hope everybody understands this very important concept about our project, okay, which is this. This is what he's talking about. There are, see that 999 million? Those are all the tokens that will ever exist for Unicorn Fart Dust. That's the pool, okay? This jug represents all 999 million. What we know from the statistics, if the beans are diamond hooved, like people that aren't selling, that are buying Unicorn Fart Dust tokens, we call them beans, and holding, I mean, it's looking like, I think we can safely say like 2/3 minimum of this jug is filled with people, big wallets, medium wallets, smaller wallets that are diamond hooved. And as time goes by, we get more and more of those people. What that means, right? Here's the 999 million. There's maybe only 25%, maybe 30, 35% of the beans that are traded. And when we know that our volume, there was days last week where there was more volume traded, right? 999 million beans were exchanged during that period. But those beans that were exchanged, that were traded, had to come, see my fingers? See that little section up there, okay? Because all these down here are in diamond hands. That means like on some days, those beans had to be turned over 3 or maybe 4 times each. Right? As this continues to fill up more and more, we might get to a point where there's only 10% of the beans that are out there being traded. Right? That's what we talk about with a bean shortage. That's what we talk about in a shortage of anything. There's only one thing that fixes that, is price. Now, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Don't make any bean purchase decisions based on what I say, or real estate. Don't get engaged. Don't adopt a puppy. Don't do anything. Okay. Do your own research, but that's how I see it. And I think that could lead us to, where do you think that could lead us to? Does it start with a V? Okay, where was I? Yeah, so anyway, thank you to our friend in France for pointing that out. Okay, on Monday, The Federal Reserve and Jerome Powell, or I like to call him Gomer Pyle, surprise, 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 Sergeant Carter, is going to end quantitative tightening. We're going to talk about that in a second after we say thank you to Ledger for sponsoring Ron's Basement, the crypto security leader. Their signer devices like their new Nano Gen 5, the Ledger Flex, are second to none, right? They're securing like 20% of the world's crypto. And as an extra added bonus, the Ledger Wallet, which is their app, allows you to do everything. It's redefining what digital ownership means. You can buy, sell, stake, swap, do everything all within the safe, secure Ledger ecosystem. It's a big honor to have Ledger as a sponsor, and MoonPay, right? The entry door into crypto and a lot more, right? That's how I got into crypto. It's how millions of people are getting into crypto. But they are the fintech leader. Okay, it's like every week there's a big announcement coming out from MoonPay, and they are a big value adder to the overall crypto ecosystem. Super highly respected, and it's a big deal that we're sponsored by MoonPay and Ledger as well. Thank you for the support. On Monday, the Federal Reserve and our old friend Jerome Powell. I'll get him out. You want to see Jerome? I'll get Jerome. See if I can find him. There he is. Okay. I made this box years ago, right? And that's our old friend Jerome Powell. And in there, this is dollars. This is toilet paper. That's because that's what the Fed does, right? Creates money. You know the whole story with the national debt. Well, something very important is happening on Monday. They're ending quantitative tightening. Okay. What that essentially is going to do is put more liquidity into the overall economy, into the overall markets. The best way that I think I can explain it, if you don't really, it can be, look, I studied economics at Karl Marx University. I have a degree in accounting. I worked for a big four accounting firm. I can use fancy words, but who cares? I like to think of things in very simple terms. Okay. And when you think about what's going on with the end of quantitative tightening, the best way that I think I can explain it to you is it would be like if you had a mortgage. You live in a house and you have a mortgage, and you've been paying $2,000 a month for the last 30 years. And on Monday, you're no longer, you're done. You paid off your mortgage. You no longer have to make that $2,000 a month payment. It's going to give you more liquidity. It's going to give you more money. And that money, I think, could potentially flow into the crypto market. And as an extra added bonus, as we move into the year 2026, and we're going to get a new Fed chairman, old Gomer Jerome Powell. And I kind of like Jerome Powell, kind of cute little guy. Anyway, when he's gone, we're going to get a new Fed chairman that'll be appointed by President Donald Trump. Not a political statement, but it's going to be pretty much for sure that whoever gets in the Fed is going to be, let's say, encouraged to inject liquidity into the market, right? Lower and lower interest rates, maybe even more money printing. I don't like it personally. I don't stand behind it, but I can't control it. And we can only watch and make moves that we think are going to behoove us, as that likely will be the case as we move into the next year. All right, where was I? Next up, okay, silver. Everybody's asking me about silver. I've been a gold and silver bug for years and decades and decades. Silver is now at an all-time high right now. Let's go out and take a look at that. And I'm going to tell you how I think that relates to what is going on in the world of crypto and what we're experiencing right now. Oh, I forgot to share this. Here, I'll show this first. There's Jerome. The Fed is ending quantitative tightening on Monday. So that's from Gray Bitcoin. Gray Bitcoin. Yeah, 90,000 followers. I like the info he puts out. Here's silver price soars to record following the COMEX outage. We're going to talk about the COMEX outage. That's also very interesting, and I'll tell you how I think that relates to what's going on in crypto. But yeah, silver has been hitting record highs. I've been following silver for years. I built my I guess you would say YouTube channel on silver and gold. And guys, I want to tell you something, right? Because the silver just now is hitting all-time highs, but the silver community went through years and years of bear markets, false starts. Silver now currently in the futures market, I think is $57 per ounce. I was down here in the basement talking about how I love silver and I believed in silver when it was $14, $15 per ounce. But it took years and years. And what it took was conviction and belief. And sometimes it can feel really dark. Trust me, there were times when I questioned myself. But when I took a step back and looked at the big picture, similar to what I'm doing, you form your own opinion about unicorn fart dust, right? When I look at the big picture, I believed in what silver can do. I also believe in what unicorn fart dust can do, right? Because of this. I won't do it again. Yeah, maybe I will. Bean shortage, beanopoly, community, value being built. Okay, it's the same thing. The silver community has a very, very loyal, hardcore group of people that understand silver. When the rest of the people start to wake up, when the fundamental factors come into play, that's what's making the price go up now. Not, in my opinion, very dissimilar from my personal experience, right? You have your own experience, you have your own opinions to what I'm seeing happening with UFD. Why? Because UFD is like nothing else in crypto, bar none. Nothing. Nobody can say they're more of a people's coin than we are, but just the fact of how this all happened, I really disliked crypto. Okay. Even a year ago, I'd never owned a crypto. 3 years ago, I would sit down here and say, where's Bitcoin? I'm going to grab a Bitcoin, right? Wish I had, because the price was probably about $4,000 or $5,000 at the time. Nonetheless, this project is so special, so unique, from the foundation bedrock of the fact that we are completely transparent, completely honest. But on top of that, then what you've built, that the community did it from day one. Grassroots, 100%, no KOLs, no venture capitalists, no celebrity. I'm the celebrity. Yes, with my boyish good looks and flamboyant personality. Yeah, I'm joking around when I say that, right? I'm just like you. I'm a normal guy. And we made a project, right? You made a project. We made a project that is has the potential to change crypto. It does, right? We're on Solana. We have our real estate staked out. We got our place on the blockchain staked out. It's ours. And we've got a community that is truly second to none. And look, everybody wants to complicate crypto. That's my biggest thing I learned this year, right? Everybody wants to complicate crypto, and everybody wants to get rich quick in crypto. And not everybody, but a lot of people want to find ways to extract, right, to get rich from crypto. And they want to measure it in US dollars, which supposedly they're kind of leery of and against. I digress. Okay. What we're doing is aligned with the real ethos. I'm trying to find a better word, the real meaning behind what crypto is all about. And there is massive power in that. There's massive power in you. There's massive power in me. There's massive power in us working together and having grit and having determination and not giving up. Okay. Anything big ever that's been created or achieved in this world was hard. You know, it's easy to look at whatever, right? Like a sports superstar. Michael Jordan practiced more than anybody. What's that guy's name? I actually played soccer in college. I should know his name. Ronaldo, right? Practiced more than anybody. David Beckham, his dad said the kid would just spend hours and hours practicing soccer, football in the backyard. I went through college on a soccer scholarship, Division I, okay? And I can tell you the reason why, because I'd sit out in the field behind our house and kick soccer balls against the baseball backstop. I was never real fond of baseball when I was a kid. But anyway, that's what it takes, is hard work and determination and getting knocked down and coming back up. And that's what this project has. It's special. It's unique. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me down here in the basement. Be good to yourself. That'll give you that awesome foundation from which you can be good to other people. I really appreciate you joining me, and I'll see you, yes, you, next time.